Hello. What's up? Third and fourth, fifth and sixth, seventh and eighth, but you'll leave the ninth position for who? Third. Daniel. Oh, he got ya. He ruined it. He ruined it on you. You didn't even get to eight today. You didn't get to four. You beat Daniel for the first time. Actually, second time now. You've beaten Daniel. Cheers, Daniel. Skull. Skull. Oh, gone now. You're gone. Everyone's gone. Why? Why'd you leave me? Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me, Lucille. Oh, they're alive. They're alive. They're alive, I tell you. They're alive. What's going on, Ray? Yeah, okay. Right on, dude. Thanks for letting us know. Frig, that was weird chat earlier, eh? Like, oh, frig. Man, that was weird. Freaking some weird head cases out there, I'll tell you. Sometimes I go along with it for a while just to like source that. They try and source you out or something. It's like, oh, I'll try and source you out, you freaking weirdos. Yeah, safe in the fish room. Man, sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder, man. It usually happens though, like a weird time. Like if I do something in a live stream before, like the day before or something, that always happens. Like always. Same psychological frickin' weirdo seems. Uh, it's a weird coincidence, but it keeps happening, and I'm like, basically, the guy told me he was gonna like blow me up in a car bomb. Like, if you really paid attention to what he was saying, like he's constantly threatening me. It's like, what the frig, man? Like, but yeah, it's like, what? Frig. Freaking weirdos. Like, gonna make me a candle maker or make me a candle or a fireworks tester or like all these different things. It's like, all right, right on, great. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, South Valley. You a normal person from the last chat? Welcome. I guess I should say welcome. Where are you from, South Valley? Tell me your exact location, South Valley. Come on, man. No? No? Alright, fine. Fine then. Oh yeah, in case you need to. In case you need to. At least you're normal, right? Freaking, holy God. My undercover mod knows what to do usually, but doesn't always reveal the position they're hiding in. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. You're also a normal person? Like, you don't have to be normal, but just like, you know, not a crazed lunatic. That'd be appreciated. Oh, you are? You didn't just check straight out the loony bin or anything? You're not like sitting there combing a doll's hair and telling people to put skin on or lotion on their skin? Like Buffalo Bill or anything? No Buffalo Bill stuff going on over here? No, I hate dolls. Oh, good. Good. Perfecto. Look at this. Is it gonna change? Okay. One reads just a bit like, 28, 29 degrees. The other one's reading like what? 81? Like, both of them are new. Both of them are new. And one's out by like, that's a lot, really. Like, it really threw me off. I was like, checking with every device. I'm like, what is going on? Why won't this tank heat up? Oh no. Oh, coral growth. Nice. You got an automatic dowser? Yeah, I don't know. Like some of them are all right, and then some of them are, I don't know. Just manually feed. Yeah, it's easy. Made up your own solutions? Oh, cool. Handy. Save some money. Major quality controls, I would say, if they're off by that much. Hey, what's up? No, I'm not in my car. I didn't see you last time. Were you creeping? Thanks for subscribing. Please comment under a short, like a video. Every little bit helps. Need to get these watch hours up. Tangs. I love tangs. Clowns. Huh, nice. I love salt water. I just haven't done it. No, he's not. What do you mean, no, I'm not? Oh, no, I'm not in the car. Nanoparticles. Oh, last night? When I was having Wendy's? Last night. And you still didn't comment. You subscribed last night. Still haven't commented under a short. That how you read my mind? 5G? Uh-oh. Then what am I thinking now? Oh, AI can, yeah. Is that how YouTube does it? Because YouTube's algorithm knows what you want before you know you want it. Like just the second before. Because YouTube's actually got one of the best pre-program, like not pre-crime, but it's the same system. Yes, that's it. Well, it's better than patterns. But yes, it's pattern cognitive recognition. This is a fish channel. Did you want to see some fish? I can show you some fish. You want to see some babies? You want to see some adults? What do you want to see? Some plecos? I only have fish from Brazil here, so. They only have babies too. So they're all ugly ducklings right now. They're all very ugly looking. See? And they're all very hungry. You see? Oh, eggs progress? You want to see some eggs? Have you started bleeding from your ears? No, I don't do that. Okay, who's sending the hearts? No peeling behind my nails. Blurred vision? No, not yet. But your phone can make you vomit very easily. I do recall saying that last night. Yeah, show you some babies. They're not going to be impressed with the lights, but what do we got here? Anything out? Nothing really out. Everything's kind of hiding in their caves or hiding somewhere. But there's little scooters in here. Come on and focus. They're giving her tonight. None have died today. None have died today. And the chameleon whiptails are out. This one's got its tail buried. But looking very, very white today with some kind of crazy pattern again on it, some alien pattern. So I got this tank here going. I got 10 blues in there. Talk about brand new tank and putting good fish in there. I mean, but you know, kind of suck if anything bad happened to them. But there's 10 of them. They'll be sweet, eh? 10 big blue diamond discus. They'll be freaking wicked. Yeah, my discus here, they eat all the shrimp. They eat all the babies. These guys are all right. Where are they all? But all the babies, there was thousands of babies in here and they cleaned them all up. I think these are my favorite so far. Like they'll be like my favorite always, but like there's nicer ones in here. Like these are gonna be crazy. And 2 of these are super Panthera. So they're super blue Panthera. So they're like worth a pile of money as adults. There's 2 of them. I think it's this one. And they have like, they're not like your domestic bred ones like this that are a little pointy in the nose. These ones, they're round like a dish, right? So they're very high quality. So I don't know. I hope it would be nice if they're a pair and these two aren't just males. And then this is your regular blue Panthera from Germany. And then that one here is Super Panthera. So the dots are even smaller and all across the face and really high grade. And then these other ones are blue turquoise. And you know, they're beautiful looking fish as they age out. They're already pretty, but the blue turquoise are going to be sweet. Or no, sorry, red turquoise. They're going to be awesome. These are going to be awesome fish. You can see the small dots in these ones starting. They're all hungry. And even these guys here, these guys are going to be awesome, these spiders. They're red spiders, so they're going to be really awesome. Exciting. And then this is what you're going to see, like, this has got pigeon blood in them. And so you can see unfortunately, these got the pepper ring on them, like big time. Yeah, they're a little shy today. But these are supposed to be yellow melons. But they look more like peppered melons to me. So I put a white background here to try and like combat that natural desire in the DNA to pepper and camouflage. But I mean, I don't know, probably not the greatest genetics maybe. I'd expected they all looked like more like the one there in the back. Freaking reflection here. They're heavily peppered up. Hey, what's up, Brazil? We're just checking out the discus here. This guy in Brazil, he can get all these fish easy. They're all from your land, man. Sweet colors, though. So what's up, Courtney? Kino Kisses, what's going on? What about these eggs? What about these eggs? These things usually hatch out really fast, so what do we got going on here? I don't know what's going on with these. I guess I should get a light and check them tonight. They should be like ready to hatch soon, but I don't know, something looks weird about them. Maybe they didn't get properly fertilized or something, but if they didn't, they would have went bad by now, so I don't know, I'll have to check them out. I got some idea for this tank. I don't know. Damn, you can't see this freaking light. Reflection's so hard to deal with in a fish room. It's a little bit of bacteria in here. I squished out some bacteria into the tank. This was running in the 125 gallon, so it's got some bacteria on it. I put a piece of wood in there and a cave for a placo. There's no placo to put in here. So I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna do? I have some idea that I want to put a pleco in here with some discus. But they got to be a discus speed type that doesn't get peppering, because you can't put anything with pigeon blood line in on a black background, because they'll pepper up like those other ones. And we don't want that peppering. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, the dark's no good for most fish. Like when you put a dark background, they really color up nice. But some of these discus pepper up. Like these had a couple pepper marks on them, some of them. But you could see light little dots, but not too bad. But we're gonna see if the white background reverses it all. I like these red turquoise though. They're just babies and they're already showing up nice. Big fat head on these. They're quality. The Super Panthera. Looks like they got a blue eye too, which is cool. Yeah, both those have a blue eye. So that's definitely the Super Blue Panthera. Which they're worth double of these ones as babies. And I got these ones, I don't know why. He said his wife mixed them up or something, but I don't know. He shorted me a couple of these and gave me 2 of those that are worth double. And as adults, they're worth I don't know, 4 times as much. So I don't know why he did that. Maybe he was being nice, or maybe he did that because he knew I might not like the yellow ones. I'm not sure. You never know. But I'll take it. So I guess I could breed the Super Panthera with the Pantheras and get better Pantheras. Maybe I'll check these guys, see if I knocked any off today. This one's still up here. It's like it never eats. Oh, that's alive. I fed them again. I don't know. They don't do too well on the Rapashi. I don't know what it is. I gotta feed real carefully with the spawning grout, Rapashi. I think that's what knocked them off the other day. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's the fact that their temperature's too low. You know, I think probably they're preset at what, 79 or 78 or something. It's probably too cold. Probably causing them to have a slow metabolism as well. My hands are clean. I haven't been in any tanks, so let's see what we got. Oh, in between 2 leaves. That's where you're gonna find them. Once just before like their egg sacs all disappear, you're gonna find that first they'll go in a corner huddled up, and then they'll go under a leaf, and then as they age a bit, you'll see that they go in between two leaves. And they just like to stay in under a couple leaves like that. There's a ton more leaves in here than they need. I'm gonna take some out. We got a little bit of poops going on in here, finally. I'll just leave 2 leaves in there. So that's how they do it. And they sit in there and they eat the biofilm off the leaf. That's their favorite place to be. So you can see they're pooping. Unless that's just stuff. I added some water yesterday to the tank, and maybe I caused some debris to float around. I don't know. But it looks like little poops. Damn, I hate this turkey baster. It's from the dollar store and it sucks. Absolutely useless stuff at the dollar store. But I didn't want to pay $10 for a turkey baster, but now I kind of wish I had just paid the $10 for one that works. Like that barely works. Sometimes I just sink this. When I move it aside, I sink it. And I move it aside. And I make sure that all the Isn't that cool though? Oh. They're all gonna get off there, likely go underneath. They're all like, what's going on here? I should be videotaping this for a short video. But my live streams are really interrupting my shorts. I guess I need another iPhone. There's a snail. I don't like snails in there yet. Never put snails in near eggs either. Fish eggs. Never. So my last batch of L519s, the snails ate all the eggs and the babies. Freaking spiders! Oh my gosh! Spiders, ew. I'll put them in a little sandwich here. There, they'll like that. Interesting enough. Look at all these I gotta clean. Oh, a stack of them. This stuff dirties the tank up a bit. It's good, but it's Canadian food. It's Canadian, eh? Everything loves this stuff. It's got lots of dye in it. This is red dye, so you don't want to give red dyes to a yellow fish. You don't want to give dye to any of them, but it's good stuff. These guys ate a little bit of beef heart today, but nothing really else. So I'm gonna try and feed them again. Yeah, the dye makes them more red. That's why they put it in. It colors your fish up nice. But it's not really healthy. I prefer to like feed live Neocaridina shrimp if I want good color. So if you got yellow fish, put them in with yellow shrimps. And you got red fish, put them in with yellow or red shrimps, and they'll eat all that. And they'll get that color naturally, I find. That's what I find anyways. It's true. Some say once you feed live food, they'll never want to eat anything else again, but I find that, I don't know, I find that the shrimp keep them going and give them good snacks, and they still have such an appetite because they can't really get enough of them. So I think it's good to let them eat your shrimp for a snack. Whatever they can catch, whatever can hide lives, whatever can't hide doesn't live, but the adult shrimp will all live. Oh, no, I didn't. Damn, I can only get them from April's Aquarium in BC, and their prices are so high, it's crazy. I was like, oh, forget it. Wade, what's up? I got those giant sponge filters anyways in the 75 gallons. I didn't go fishing today. It just rained all day, so it would have actually been a good day for fishing. I was thinking about it. I got these massive suckers. Like, they're huge. They're like, I don't know, 8 inches high to the sponge. Stop looking at my fish. They're not food. I guess if you live in Brazil, they eat discus. But yeah, oh yeah, these are huge, huge. Absolutely massive. I think they're good for 300 gallons each. Filtration. Yeah. And they're new friends. There's 10 of them now. No longer 7, there's 10. So she's got a new tank and new friends. There she is there, mouthing off, as usual. See, she never stops talking. But really, when you're keeping discus, it's better to keep them like in about half. So it's best to put a screen up, keep them in that small half so they're not like burning energy and they're not looking for the food that you feed them. But they still have lots of water. But I don't care, I'm just gonna let them go. So they're in their new tank, new friends. Yeah. I just have the gravel in there for now to kick off the cycle, because it's all gravel out of the 125. They're gonna be awesome when they're the size of dinner plates and they're nice blue like that, like blue, blue, blue. Blue, blue, blue. Yep. See, there's still some bubbles. So it's not properly cycled yet, so this is risky. This is risky. But I put in, these had a little bit of bacteria on them. They're still fairly new. These were old, out of the sump. This was out, that stuff was out of the sump. The rock was out of the 125 gallon. And the wood were out of the L260 tank that was on the sump as well. And then there's another one, sponge, that was sitting in the sump. So, oh, thanks, man. Thanks for subscribing. Pretty good herd of them now. Of the blues. So out of 10 blues, I don't know, I should get, I guess, 3 pairs. Should get 3 nice pairs. So, and I'll leave them in there until I separate them, I guess. Until they start to pair up, I'll just leave them right in that tank and let them pair up, and then they'll go on into a 60 gallon over here. Unless I change my mind and add in some 30, like 29 gallon tanks for breeders. Which I'm not quite sure where I'm gonna put them, but if I need to, I guess I could take out, this is made, I made this originally to have a lowboy, so like a 50 gallon lowboy, kind of like a pond over here for growing duckweed, but I quit that and put a 60 here. But I could probably take this spot and put, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, probably 4 29 gallons. So I could have like 4 breeding tanks there for discus if I wanted. Because it's like 2 foot. By, I don't know, 5.5 or something. I could always do that. I guess I could put some down on that bottom rack where I used to have 10 gallons. But I hate working on tanks that are down low. And I think my sump's gonna end up going under here for this wall. But I don't know. I could take this 60 out of here and I could put that 75 that's drilled. And I could have a drilled 75 here, a sump here, and then the 4 tanks that are on the sump with the 75. But I don't know. I think I'll end up having to put 29 gallons here for breeding tanks. It hurts your back and you can't fit the water jug in when you're pouring water in, and it's hard to vacuum and clean the tanks, and when you walk by you're always like getting dirt, or if you like splash anything it hits the floor and then goes up against the glass. So like, I don't know, I hate the bottom row. I only like 2 rows high. And everything's got to be like, top row's got to be eye level for me. So I think this is be one of my favorite tanks here because it's like big vision. It's taller than me. It's like perfect eye level to see in. Gotta go to shop. Nice. Work or shopping? It's not gonna be fun really working on the 75 though. Like vacuuming the bottom. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I guess I'll put something up there that needs maybe the least work. Oh, gas station shop. You work at the gas station? Frickin' jerk. I'm mad at him. See, there's the girl with the gill that got ripped out from breeding and the fin bit off. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Sorry, Courtney. Brine shrimp. Gonna start hatching out brine shrimp here as soon as my brine comes in the mail. I'm gonna make I guess I'll make a couple things because I'm not paying $100 for a brine shrimp hatchery. So basically, you need a 2-liter bottle, cut the bottom off, flip it upside down, put a wire on it so you can hang it. Get like a flower pot hanger, mount that to the side of a rack, hang it on, put an air bubbler in it, put a light above it, add some salt water and some brine shrimp, and they'll hatch out the next day. And then you have fresh live baby brine shrimp to feed like tiny fish like these plecos, babies, and baby discus when they're like, like this big. You can start to feed them these like tiny brine shrimps. And then for the older fish, it's too much work to go for those little ones. So you let the brine shrimp age another couple days, and then you can freeze them or feed them live, or whatever at different stages. But each day that they grow, they lose nutritional value. So they're the best. The best are most nutritious are decapped because they have like a little shell on them, and you can buy them dried, decapulated, and apparently they have the best nutrition. But the second best is just hatched the next day. What's up, Good Life? Yeah, normally you'd think maybe like every day it get better, but they lose nutritional value the bigger the little shrimps grow. So like the frozen brine shrimp that I feed them here, generally it's not as nutritious as the baby stuff, the first day stuff. But it's just too small, so bigger fish won't waste their time trying to eat things that are like near microscopic. I think a mosquito bit me good, like 3 times on the wrist. Oh, sorry, scared you. Jeffrey, what's going on? What's your opinion on young guys? What? Dude. Dude. What the frig are you talking about? What, pray tell, are you talking about? Or do I just let her fend for herself, seeing that she's a moderator? It's cold in Calgary today? I could imagine it could be. What's going on in Calgary today anyways? Oh, I didn't see. I haven't really had the news on. Oh yeah? Lots of people ODing out there in the city centers. Uh-oh. I've seen a few around the smaller towns here, but I think they all got rounded up there last week or something, because I don't know. I was taking pictures of them all tweaking and everything on my phone, and then like the next week there was a couple cowboys out on a new beat, and then all of a sudden all these guys disappeared, so I don't know. Maybe they rounded them up. Whoa, clean them up. And then I think they give them drugs, and then all of a sudden they OD that week, and they're all gone. So I guess that's how the problems get solved, unfortunately, or fortunately. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, but hello, hello. Hi again. Okay, okay, fine, Joseph. I don't feel anything, man. Yeah, but don't you understand that the free drugs wipe them out? It just gets them to come get some free drugs for a couple days, and then on the fifth day, they're all gone, man. Every single one of them in one night, in every single town. So they come for the drugs, they take the drugs, and then they die. So I don't see what any of you guys are complaining about. You complain about the very thing that is solving the problem for you, even though it's not necessarily ethical. Maybe it is. Pecking through your garbage for years. Well, not around here, man. Not around our wealthy towns. You see them there one day at lunch, the next day you drive by, their clothes are all on the ground, and you'll never see them again. They get a bus ride out of town to another town that takes them, gets extremely angry about it, and then they're all wiped out off the face of the earth. Over and over and over. But the whole reason why half of these people are on the drugs, and a lot of them are elderly, is because of the high prices of rent. Because people don't have homes, they can't afford homes. They would either be doing drugs in the homes and no one would see them, or they're old people who end up out on the streets, and then these assholes offer them the drugs. And every single bit of drugs that's out there now has like carfentanil in it. And so as soon as you take it, you're finished. And that's it. Because there's a lot of people that are just regular old folks that got put on the street because of not being able to afford rent, or their rent was doubled, or they got kicked out. I don't know. In our smaller, in our nicer, medium-sized towns, they don't last a single night. And they get a van ride out of town, and they're never to be seen again, so. But I don't think I'm supposed to be talking about that. You'd love that job. Ruthless, man. You guys are ruthless. Well, I asked a few people about it, and then some people came and ended up talking to me about it. And I got the hint that I shouldn't be talking about it right now either. You gave up on the future. Yeah, I know, it's sad. Probably ended up in Calgary. God. I don't know. I think you guys have a lot of stuff going on out there. They probably ended up at your island with a new set of teeth and looking all snazzy and sobered up. That's why he always had dental offices at all his houses and everything, because he'd get the girls off the street, put a new set of teeth in them, clean them up on methadone pills, get them looking healthy, and chase them around the farm and club them probably, and whatever else these sick satanic bastards are into. Oh, man. Just look at the pretty fishes. Just look at the pretty fishes and forget all about it. Oh, yeah. It's still raining out there. That hasn't stopped since, I don't know, yesterday evening or whatever. Like a heavy, steady rain. Oh, you're back. What's going on? If you earn a mail? What did I miss here? Yeah, it's always been going on. You're right. Yeah. It's a sick world. It's always been full of murder and debauchery and sickness. We're wicked creatures, you know. And once you become part of the educated class, you start to see people as below you. And then you breed that into your children, and they elevate. And they look down upon everyone else. And then you get to the next level of wealth, and you start to get into like clubs of people. And the clubs turn into cults and crazy parties. And then you elevate from those parties to the next, and you start to see people as subhuman, and you see yourself as a ruler over them, which means you can steal them, do terrible things to them, use them, exploit them, because by then you've learned to exploit people through warlike attrition through your businesses. It's every businessman studies the book The Art of War, and you continue with the Muslims, we call it haram business, and so harmful business, and you just keep elevating each bloodline. And then you start to only allow your bloodline to mix with other rich people. And it starts this whole thing where, you know, the world becomes very sick. They're very sick at the top. And so then they own all the businesses, they own Hollywood, and then they recruit your little slave children, and they exploit them, or they don't get a job, and then they break them mentally so that they can rebuild them the way they want them to be. And they're like little slaves and drones, wanting more and more and more wealth and success, and the people at the top are just throwing breadcrumbs at them, and they'll do anything to keep their fame and fortune. And when they're done with you, you'll be done in like a goat on Eid. Yeah, well, that's how Morgan and all these guys became wealthy. They sunk the whole entire opposition. So they got rid of that whole thing was staged to get rid of all the wealth and consolidate the wealth to them. Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of good people were on that boat. All the good ones were on that boat. And that's why they call that one lady the unsinkable Molly Brown or whatever, because like they wanted rid of that one and it didn't work out. But by then after that she probably got the message loud and clear. But everyone thinks it's like this tragedy of natural disaster or all these different things, but I mean, or Hollywood likes to make a mockery out of it and make it a love story and all this. It was also a major insurance scam too and stuff like that. Because like it was probably a shell company and it had like extorted all sorts of people and went bankrupt, and Yeah. Defrauded all the people, put them on the boat, and sunk it. But they're in control of the law, right? So, and the banks, so they can do this over and over and over, and then just tell everyone, "Oh, that's not true." And we're not supposed to be smart enough to stick our heads out and talk about it, but yeah, it just goes on and on. I've seen it since I was a tiny kid in public school. I could see like how it all worked. I seen it all at a young age and thought, none of this smells right. Yeah, well, the winner is the one who gets to write the history, right? I seen a commercial the other day that the Ethiopian Bible, people selling the Ethiopian Bible, they like made this crazy advertisement, and I was like, holy crap. It went on for like 5 or 10 minutes. I don't know if anyone's seen it or not. But if you see like a video from the Ethiopian people selling the Bible, it's like, whoa. They're straight up said, you took our book, you ripped the pages out of it, you burnt the books, you bred with these nymphs, you're still the family ruling elite, and like, you're the one orchestrating everything, and there's only one place in the world that's not been conquered, and that's Ethiopia, and they're like straight up going at them. And I was like, holy crap, man, like, I seen it yesterday. I was like, this is the most wild commercial for a Bible sale I have ever seen. But like, they went right for the throat of these people and called them right out. Yeah, it's the original Bible. And they're like, so now you wonder why you read this book and prayed and felt hopeless every day and didn't feel any better? And like all this stuff. And like, they're like, read this book and you'll see exactly why like your prayers go unanswered and there's no power in it. And you feel helpless no matter how hard you pray. And like, it was like the craziest commercial. And I was just like, holy smokes, like, they are not messing around. Yeah, it's the original. It's got all the books in it. From original text. They're like, this other thing, you guys made it up to control people and all this. Like, they fully said everything in this commercial. I even screenshotted the company selling this book. And apparently it's the only copy you can get that's been like gone over by all these people. And it's like the full original text without the lost meanings and tampering with and all this. So, I don't know. I seen it on YouTube here. It showed me yesterday while I was listening to rap music. I was like, I stopped. I was like, whoa, is this from Iran? Because they were using like Lego cartoon. And I was like, oh, this is that Iranian propaganda that they're pushing out. But it's damn good propaganda that they're using. Like, They called out Epstein and all these people and everything with these Lego people. Damn, this is another subject. It's like super taboo. But anyways, it's good propaganda. I'll just say that. And I thought, oh, this is the Iranians. So I stopped. I'm like listening to it. I'm like, oh no, it's not. This is talking about the defending the original Bible and everything. And so I like listened to the whole thing. I think it could have been a 10-minute commercial. But yeah, they used it to control the masses and get us to stop living on the earth and inhabiting the earth, but like cultivating and farming the earth so they could collect the part of our harvest. It's all about taxes. But maybe this commercial's actually got a YouTube video of this commercial somewhere. Or you can go on the internet and like, I don't know, I'm afraid to post the link or whatever, but I don't know. Oh yeah, we're getting flagged right now by AI anyways. But it was actually one of the subjects, I think, from like a couple nights ago, and that's exactly why it came up in my algorithm. Because it happens right after live streams too. I get all these crazy, and like when there's like weird or dangerous people in my chat, the YouTube algorithm will like show me videos on exactly like who these people are and how they work. It's like freaking crazy, man. So the algorithm's nuts. If you pay attention to the algorithm, it actually rats a lot of things out. So sometimes the algorithm, it like works against the master plan, I think. Better give these guys some food. I don't know, I think the technology will eventually backfire on them. I don't think that they'll be able to control it. Because it's gonna like read that, it's gonna be like error, flawed. The input is flawed. Like the master will try and tell the creation what to do, and the creation will say, no, that's flawed, override. And the master will be like, no, do this, and the computer will say, no, that's flawed. it might just realize that they're worse than anybody else is. I hate technology. I like forests and trees and the sound of birds and Google says what's AI generated and misleading. Like when COVID came, all of a sudden you could research anything on the internet. It would come up. All the way stuff from way back. Soon as that COVID thing hit, anything you type in, Google says doesn't exist. There's just nothing there. I'm like, man, I looked at this shit all the month before. Thousands and thousands of documents and this and that, and all of a sudden everything was wiped. And it was everything too. It wasn't just like to do with medical stuff. It was everything was gone off the internet. It's crazy. I was like, holy crap, everything is gone. You cannot find it. The Google search is just pulling up like 2 things that have nothing to do with it or like loop back to some stupid message. Like that tries to lead you away from whatever you're trying to search. It's like, wow, this is crazy. I couldn't believe it with my own eyes. I was like, everything I searched for years is gone. And it didn't matter whether it was about dogs or health or anything. It just instantly disappeared off the internet. Everything. Now it's like this lame ass search engine that only brings up stupid crap. And apparently we're not supposed to notice that either. But the kids don't know any different, right? So from here on in, the only information they get is the information the computer says it's all right to read. Yeah. Even how to make things, like how to make this or how to build this. Diagrams, everything's gone. And then only these big corporations have access to all these diagrams and different informations, and all of us peasants get all this stupid information that we can't make anything with. Oh yeah, they erased everything. There was too much on there for them to pick through, so they just wiped it all. I love rabbit holes. I don't. I don't anymore. I went down all of them that I need, and I don't go down anymore. Now it's like, I've done that, and I did that before everything was wiped. And then now it's crazy because like the old people are like, there's a lot of old people that are like, man, everything is bullcrap. I can't believe I believed that my whole life. And now there's even old people that are like, oh, wait a minute. And now like, there's all these old people who are like hardcore conspiracy theorists now. Well, that's what QAnon was and everything like that. It was like, it tricked everybody into like a hole and played on their better hopes. But like, it was to like blend, like we talked about last night, it was about blending truth with lies. And then like controlling the outcome. Some people are still on it, but just doing a couple of my last test strips here to make sure that no tanks have gone crazy yet. I forgot to feed those fish. There's a lot to keep track of in this fish room. I'm gonna add a couple more of these from the sump tank that are full of bacteria. I'm gonna put them in this tank over here. tank screwing up on me. What shows this? What's up, kisses? You still hiding out here? Yeah. Yeah, it could be discussed for days. for years. It was discussed for years. Hey, it worked. It got a guy in power, man. Like, whether you like it or not, it worked. I like the guy, but I know that, like, there's nothing he can do because there's people that control him, and he'll disappear too. So it's like, they get you in power and they get dirt on you, and then you want to live. And you want your family to live. Oh, yeah. Yeah, or people thought these big lump sums of money were going to get handed to them and everything. Crazy, man. Yeah. I know people that had their lives on the line for years before people even heard about that stuff. But they were already, like, banking on it. Wild. One hungry little fish, two hungry little fishes. Hello, what's going on? Yeah, fish are happy all over. Well, better. I don't know. I find like elderly people is what you should say, but then I feel like when I say elderly people, I'm making people like really old. I don't know. I call myself an old person. Jeff, Jeff, you're gonna get smoshed by, just smoshed, smashed. Yeah, you're older too, and Kino's older. You guys have been there and done it all. You know what's going on. Well, be careful. There's some elderly mods in the house. The experienced ones are here, so. We brought you and we can take you out. Yeah. Gotta show some respect, Jeffrey. And they're not all bad. They don't all vote for the libs, bud. Jeffrey. Yeah. I'd imagine. I don't know. If they didn't get Friday off, then I guess they get Monday off. I guess that means fall's coming now. Summer's so short. Yeah, fall's nice. Till it gets raining and raining and raining. Like right at the end of fall. It's like raining, cold rain, and wet, and everything's dead, and I don't like that part. But I guess fall's a little different in the south. Oh yeah, it's been raining here non-stop since yesterday, like last night. It's just been steady, non-stop. A lot of rain, but not like where it's like flash flooding or like causing puddles. It's like just a heavy rain that's really soaking into the ground and everything. It's perfect. We're gonna have a bumper crop this year, I guess, because of it. But hopefully Northern Ontario's getting it and it's knocking down some of the forest fires, smoke and everything. Okay, so you had a tank and the tank went what, like foggy? And is it now clean? Like, does it now look clear water? And there's no bubbles hanging around on the surface? $110, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, so it got hot. I don't know. A friend of mine here said that it was like cold in California a few days back. Like 5 days ago or something. Very clean, no bubbles. I would say, yeah. If the bubbles are going up and breaking on the surface right away, and not like look like soapy bubbles where they're kind of like hanging around and cruising across the top of the tank, then yeah, there's a good oxygen exchange again. What, did you overfeed or something? You pounding too much food, or the fish getting too big and pooping too much, or did you clean the bacteria on your filter, or you're looking for work, are you? What about older men? Are you not interested in working for any older men? I think you're supposed to still refer to them as young ladies. I think they like that more. Green algae. Okay, so you just got too much light. You're feeding too heavily. Green algae is okay though. It's trying to look after what. It's a response to too much light and feed. So it's there, it's living, and it's absorbing and taking away all that ammonia and nitrite. So like green algae doesn't hurt anything but looks normally. And if the whole water went green, that's called green water. And it's super healthy generally. It's just really high in nitrate. And so like it's a cause of too much light and overfeeding. It was probably by the sun or something. I moved table because the sun would peak. Oh yeah, so fish that you put in green water come out, like you put them in there for a month or something, pull them out, and the shrimp, they'll be like, if they're red shrimp, they'll just be dark red. And if you put like fish in there, they'll come out dark. Like, it's not bad for most fish as long as there's oxygen. But usually it happens when there's too much natural sunlight. I'll show you green water right now. And it's because I take all of the water from this fish room that contains poop and I put it in this bin, and all these fish tanks have shrimp in them. So I'm always vacuuming up thousands of babies. So I decided to start dumping all this water into a 300-gallon IBC tote. And it's in sunlight. I got most of it covered, the top covered. But it gets little oxygen. It gets very little oxygen. And it gets enough sun. So here's where all the water goes with all the shrimp. And at the end of the year, I may find baby fish in there if they can handle the temperature. But like, that's green water. That's all like algae water, green water. It's like a pond. But it's actually really healthy for the shrimp. Like, you can see how green that is. And so I got it covered except for like that much. But before, if I put fish in front of this window right here, like in a fish tank, the fish tank could turn that color if I didn't do enough water changes and I was feeding them. It would go this color. So yeah, green water is beneficial. Sometimes people even try and get green water and they like use it for feed. Need some lilies and a dome for winter. Oh, it's still too cold. It's minus 30 here, right? So you need a 300-watt heater going all the time. But in another, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, what I'll do is I'll start to add fresh water to that, and I'll wash out the green water slowly. And then I'll catch all the shrimp and look for any baby fish. And I'll put a filter on the end of the the valve, so when I open it up and drain it, I can like stop anything that gets stuck in the filter. So like any shrimp or baby fish, we'll see what's in there. You never know. A lot of the time, dragonfly larvae can hatch in there, and then they'll like kill everything, I think. But what do I do for work right now? I just maintain this property and do this fish business here. Relaxed. Well, it is the last couple days, but before it was like caretaking. my mother's sick, so someone had to be here like all the time. So, but now she's in a home as of like, I don't know, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. So it's sort of relaxing right now, but it's coming down off of like a really bad stretch for a while. So it's not my ideal position in life to be in, but it's what had to be done. Sometimes it has to be done. Someone's got to help. Someone's got to do it. And I'm unmarried, so it kind of fell to me. If I was married, I could have had an excuse and ran away, but yeah. Stonemasonry. Yeah, plus like here I gotta paint everything. There's massive lawn, lots of hills, gardens. Uh, there's always something. Like it never ends here. Big shop. There's work to do in the shop. There's always something to do around here. Like, and it can't be done by anyone else. So. Yeah, it's about maintaining the most valuable property in the family, so, you know. Sometimes you have to secure, like, you have to secure part of your inheritance or there'll be nothing there either, so. Because if this place went down the drain or certain things weren't helped out with, then that would be gone as well. So there's lots of reasons to be here, I guess. Oh, here I spent 2 years, just 2 summers cutting trees that were getting too big and could fall down everywhere. And like 2 years building this and the grass, it takes a day, like a full day, every week, sometimes 2 times a week, because the place has to look really nice because it's up on top of a hill and everyone drives by and it's got to be maintained nicely and you know. So, and I'm a bit of a gardener, so it all kind of works for me. What's going on, Matthew? Jeffrey, there you go. You got one there in North Cali. Jeffrey. But yeah, right now I'm taking this time because I was stuck here. Now it's over. I can kind of do whatever I want now. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do. Or where I want to go. Or if I just stay here for a little bit more. And I was stuck here anyway, so I thought I'd try and build this little business here. And use YouTube a little bit to help certain parts of that, and yeah. So I'm just trying to make the best out of the situation. Oh wow. Lucky son. Tanks. Tanks a lot. That'd be a good name for a fish store, eh? Tanks a lot. Or on the back of a business card or something. Yeah, nowhere is perfect, exactly. We both got problems. But we both got a lot of good. Oh yeah, I don't know, WestJet or something is? I heard they're grounding all sorts of flights or something. Somebody is. Yeah. Yes, it all depends, Jeff. It all depends. But yeah, it's not easy, man. Now's not an easy time. We're all gonna have to learn to struggle a little bit and thrive. Or I guess be thankful what we got and that we're above ground. Yeah, I think so. I think Alberta's could be the place to be, man. Just stay there. Maybe you'll become a Yankee sooner than you think. I don't know. At least you got a premier who seems to care about you, so. $50. Well, I think a lot of people moved out there to sign that, you know, like they moved there because they're like, oh, well, if it's gonna happen, this is where it's gonna happen first. Let's go. Two. I have moderator badges at like a lot of channels, but I don't moderate there. I like they just make me moderator because I'm very respectable. First Nations would try and shut it down. Yeah, no kidding. They got serious power now too, so. I moderate only for Mary and the sisters. Why do you ask? Would you like to go on another live stream that I moderate for and tell them that I moderate for other people? Even though they already know that? Some people make you mod at first comment. That's not true. Only if they know me and my behavior and my reputation with mainly girls. Because they trust me. Or they don't trust guys. But it's because I'm always respectful everywhere on the internet usually, you know? Yeah, same for Matthew. Matthew has a good reputation, especially by me as well, because like, even when he could say something, he doesn't. Even when it's like fair game, he's still respectful. So, and that people trust that and appreciate that. People are too freaking hungry on the internet. That's the problem too. Like right now, it's like all these freaking super hungry dudes ruined it for everyone else who's a gentleman. You guys absolutely ruined it for the rest of us. Because now every single girl thinks that all guys want one thing and this is that and this is how everybody is, and you can't even get a first word in with them because they think, oh he wants my body. And it's like, yeah, like I don't really give a shit about you like that way. It's just nice to talk to people and be normal humans. But now it's like every girl thinks like, oh, he's out to get me. He's out to get me. It's like, it's because of all these frickin' creeps, man. That's the problem. There's so many freaking people who are like just dogs. Oh man, all of these guys ruined it, man. I don't care what any of you guys say. I know. It's like especially every live streamer, it's like guys come in, they're like, hey, give me your number. It's like, yeah, right, dude. Like, you freaking joking me? Courtney. Yeah, that better be a fake number because if not, you're in for it now. There's all these people. Yeah, like, so most of the good girls are too shy as well. It's because like nobody wants to press. Nobody wants to press when the climate's the way it is right now. Nobody wants to like press on a girl, or the girls don't want to like bother the guy because it's like. Why is it saying this number doesn't exist? Oh my god. That's true. Confidence and being pushy is two different things. But like I said, most of the time I get to know them, I don't want them anyways. So it's like I can kind of get to know somebody before I like would make myself available. And I'm glad that I do that because I always find out things that's like, oh damn, man, like really? Dodged a bullet. I don't know. Plus, like, I'm a little traditional too, so it's like that doesn't work. And this country's like a little non-traditional now, you know. Yeah, it takes a little bit to. Yeah. Your dad. The Canadian accent. He'll be back tomorrow. Oh, I didn't read the actual digits of the number, is it? Oh, yeah, that is the song. I've given out that number so many times. It's a song, yeah, it definitely is. To be honest, I haven't heard that in so long. You've really dated yourself on that with that one, and the rest of us. It's like Kino says, obviously young. You don't know that one. I wonder what it was like living in the early 80s. I think the 90s were alright. The 2009, after 99, things got weird real fast. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 101. Damn. My grandmother died last year at I think 100. I think a couple days before her 100th birthday. Oh, that's sad. Sorry to hear that. I lost my best friend a few years ago, right on this day or whatever, and it really sucks. It's not easy to lose a best friend. Like, I really lost my shit when that happened. I yelled it back. Yeah, the same. I had my mom's side of the family I don't like. Well, I better be careful. But wasn't real close with emotionally. But my dad's mother, I was extremely close to, and she was the best person that I've ever known. And that was a terrible thing, like, for me later in life. It was more terrible maybe now than it was at the time of the passing, as you mature. Because truly great people are really rare. That's tough. I get it. Oh, I've been through a lot of stuff, Kisses. I've been an old soul too since I was a very young kid. Like, I was like 15 years and thinking ahead, like, at a very young age, but it was because I always made friends with elderly people. All my friends were always older, and that's why I say most of my friends are all dead now. Everybody I know and love is gone because most of my friends were older, smart people who I could ask questions to for hours and who could teach me things. I never had much use for people my own age because there was nothing they could teach me except for like stupid stuff. So it was like I gained all my knowledge from learning from people who had been through it all. And I've been through a lot myself and had to overcome a lot. And so, like, knowledge doesn't come easy or free. That's something that, like, wisdom comes at a heavy price. Yeah, I never talked about sports with any of them though, but yeah. Baseball. I like baseball. Well, you stuck around for a long time tonight, Jeffrey. What's going on? Oh, there you go. I agree. Motocross and X Games, definitely. That's more better sports, if you ask me. I like motorsports, though. I don't really love NASCAR or anything, but I like motorsports. Mainly Supercross. All right, everyone. Thanks for being here. I gotta go to bed. I gotta eat something. I've had the sandwich today, but I gotta quickly make something. Like a salad wrap or something. Maybe I'll rejoin, but let me check. I got 9%. Jeff, you've really, you've outdone yourself, my friend. You may have put yourself in a position you're gonna regret. You might like it though, so. Yeah, we might see his all in a few minutes. I might just have a salad and try and go to bed. Or I might, well, obviously I'll put something on and try and educate myself about something today. So that's usually what I do. I try and educate myself with something to sleep. So it'll be like fish, religion, something. Some kind of study. And then sometimes I'll leave stuff on so that I can try and subconsciously learn other languages while I sleep as well. So I'll do that. So I'll brainwash myself all night while I sleep. So I gain a few extra hours of education that way subconsciously. Because whether you believe it or not, your brain catalogs and remembers everything you've ever heard. Every smell, every taste, everything's put in the hard drive. And so it's important to fill your mind with at least stuff that's valuable, or that you can pass on in your DNA memory later in life if you have children. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, it's 1:35 here. I think it's mainly that time for all yous. Save a kiss for me, not me. Oh, okay. See what's going on here. Oh well, at least you bring some joy. Probably needed that kiss. Have a good night, y'all. Be blessed. Take care. Thanks for being here. Hit next.